Bhagavad Gita. कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आस्थिता जनकादयः लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि. Let us repeat. कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आस्थिता जनकादयः लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि.
Hare Krishna, I am Sunita Sunil with you in 2-minute Mahabharata stories. We are in chapter 3, verse 21 of Bhagavad Gita. We'll continue the same verse what we have seen in our last episode. The translation is, by performing the prescribed duties, King Janaka attained perfection. So Sri Krishna tells to Arjuna to perform his duties and be an example to this world. The moral is, whatever actions great persons perform, common people should follow it. The meaning in detail is, King Janaka attained perfections through Karma Yoga. While discharging his kingly duties, even after achieving transcendental platform, he still continued his worldly duties, purely as an example to follow it. Many other saints did the same. But many leaders use their example as an excuse for escapism, to run away from their responsibilities. This can be example for karma sannyasis. In India, we find thousands of such sadhus, only with wearing robes without internal enlightenment and bliss. Let us see about this in our next verse. Thank you. Good day to all of you.
ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ 3 ಶ್ಲೋಕ 21. ಯದಾಚರತಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠಃ ತತ್ತದೇವೇತರೋ ಜನಃ ಸ ಯತ್ಪ್ರಮಾಣಂ ಕುರುತೆ ಲೋಕಸ್ತದನುವರ್ತತೆ. ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಭಾವಾರ್ಥ: ಸ್ವಂತ ಆಚರಣೆಯಿಂದ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡುವ ನಾಯಕನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು. ತಾನೇ ಧೂಮಪಾನ ಮಾಡುವ ನಾಯಕನು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಧೂಮಪಾನವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುವುದನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸಲಾರ. ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಭುಗಳು ಹೇಳಿರುವಂತೆ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯನು ಇತರರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡುವ ಮುನ್ನ ತಾನು ಯೋಗ್ಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋಧಿಸುವ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯನನ್ನು ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಆದರ್ಶ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯನೆಂದು ಕರೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಆದುದರಿಂದ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡಲು ಗುರುವು ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳ ತತ್ವಗಳನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಆ ಪೌರುಷೇಯ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳ ತತ್ವಗಳ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಗುರುವು ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಲಾರ. ಮನುಸಂಹಿತೆಗಳಂತಹ ಅಪೌರುಷೇಯ ಗೀತಾಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾನವ ಕುಲವು ಅನುಸರಿಸಬೇಕಾದ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳೆಂದು ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದುದರಿಂದ ನಾಯಕನ ಬೋಧನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಂತಹ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳು ಆಧಾರವಾಗಬೇಕು. ತನ್ನನ್ನು ಉತ್ತಮಗೊಳಿಸಲು ಬಯಸುವವನು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಗುರುಗಳು ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿರುವಂತೆ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಅನುಸರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತವೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಭಕ್ತರ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ನಡೆಯಬೇಕು. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರದ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯಲು ವಿಧಾನ ಅದೇ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ. ಅರಸ ಅಥವಾ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಆಡಳಿತದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥ, ತಂದೆ, ಶಾಲೆಯ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಮುಗ್ಧ ಜನಸಾಮಾನ್ಯರ ಸಹಜ ನಾಯಕರೆಂದು ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹಜ ನಾಯಕರಿಗೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಆಶ್ರಿತರ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೊಣೆಯಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಆದುದರಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೈತಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಂಹಿತೆಗಳ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳ ಪರಿಚಯವು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರಬೇಕು.
Also can be transformed as yajna. Is it not so? This is the question. We have already answered this in many places. Because every action there is desire. Kamamaya evayam purushaha. Upanishad says the person is filled with desire. According to his desire background, only actions are happening. So, sa yatha kamo bhavati, tad kratuhu bhavati. Yat kratuhu bhavati, tad karma kurute. Yat karma kurute, tad abhi sampadyate. This is the Upanishad. A person saha yatha kamo bhavati. What form of desire he is having, tad kratuhu bhavati. According to that, his action also happens. Sankalpa comes. The will activates in that way. Tad karma kurute. According to that will, his action also takes place. Yat karma kurute tad abhisampadhyate. According to that karma, he attains that state. And then the Upanishad continues, akamo, nishkamaha, aptakamaha, atmakamaha. All these things are given. Akama, nishkama, aptakama, atmakama. Desireless, and one who has attained all desires, achieved all desires. How that? Because when Atma is known, all desires are achieved. You desire for Sukham, and Sukham is in Atma. It appears as if I love my husband, I love my wife, I love my children, I love my wealth. But everything is lovable for the sake of the self. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Na patyuhu kamaya patihi priyo bhavati. All these statements in the Upanishads are like explosives. Maitreyi Yajnavalkya Samvada, Yajnavalkya says, na patyuhu kamaya patihi priyo bhavati. Husband is not dear because he is husband, because he is my husband. It is for the self. Na jayayai kamaya jaya priya bhavati. Not for wife, but my wife. Atmanastu kamaya jaya priya bhavati. Na putranam kamaya putraha priya bhavanti. Children are not dear for themselves, but they are my children. Like that, everything. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. So when you have attained the Atma Jnana, or when your desire is turned towards Atma Jnana, When you become absolutely desireless, then what happens when you desire something, something happens. When you think, I want a chapel, I want a chapel, and you own that chapel. So many days you have desired that chapel, and you own that slippers. You bring that slipper to Ram Mandir, keep it outside. When you come inside, it's a very serious thing. Still, you are very deeply attached. Then 50% of your prana sits in the chapel. It will not enter the Ram Mandir. Only 50% of your prana will bring you inside the room. Much of your prana will sit. Pranayama is not simply blowing the nose. See, when your desire is there in that slippers, your prana will be sitting in that. When your desire, when your attachment is in the car, your prana will sit in the car. Even in a kerchief you are sitting. That is why a dog smells the kerchief and catches hold of the thief. A simple kerchief is enough to find out where the thief is. So simply you touch the kerchief, a little bit of yourself is sitting there. He thought the whole thing ends with body, but extends. Body is there in the chair, in the car, in the bureau, in the bank account, in religion, in caste, in children, in wife, in ideals. Everywhere prana goes and sits. So when the person has desire, means his prana is lodged in many places. So all of them, some data of that material is collected in your linga sharira, which will arrange for your future birth. When I go to some place, to stay, suppose I come to Bangalore, the house where I stay, they will ask our ashram cook or anywhere, what will Swami eat, everything. Even this intelligence they do. That might not be true, because there he is giving me something I am eating. Everywhere same thing. Because they ask. I will be thinking when I come here I will get something new, but the same thing everywhere. Because they think they are working in a good way, they ask, and the same punishment everywhere. I am not speaking about this place, it happens like that. So, like that, the Adhikarika Shakti, prana, it takes account of yourself, and the same material will be arranged in your next birth, wherever you are go. Wherever these materials are available, there you will go and take birth. And there you find every material very, very familiar. क्यों पाता मादरी पाते ले पाता था So these things, all these places, the prana gets scattered. Prana means what? Our life energy. It gets scattered. So akamo nishkamaha aptakamaha atmakamaha natasya pranaha utkramanti brahmaivasyan brahmapyati. The Upanishad says, when the person becomes absolutely desireless, his prana sits in himself. This is real pranayama. Natasya pranaha utkramanti. His life energy, his precious wealth is safely deposited in the heart reserve bank. No more it goes here, there, scattered everywhere. Knowing this, the person has to do sadhana. Otherwise, the real pranayama will not happen. Samyama, we call it samyama. Means completely withdrawing. It is a very, very refreshing, very vitalizing, very energizing sadhana, but little by little, bit by bit only we can do. That is why Bhagavan said, Shanaihi, Shanaihi. This renunciation is gradual. And the ultimate renunciation is instantaneous. But this practicing of renunciation itself is tapasya. Practicing of renunciation itself is pranayama, samyama. So when you do that, mind becomes very pleasant. That is this Brahma Yajna. So when you have desire and do some action, your prana is already gone there. Your desire is turned towards Atma, Atma Kama. Or you can say Bhagavan. I want Bhagavan, Bhagavad Bhakti. I don't want anything else, I want Bhagavan. Bhagavad Bhakti. So you hold to Bhagavan and all your activities, prana, everything is offered to Bhagavan. Where is Bhagavan? Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hriddeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Bhagavan is in your own heart, so you are offering everything to him in your own heart. So that becomes a true yajna. Yajna